4 counties in this country are going to determine whether William Ruto is going to become the next president of the Republic of Kenya or not. William Ruto must win these counties overwhelmingly, or he must show good account of himself. There is the Kiambu County, there is the Meru County, there is Kakamega County, and there is Nakuru County. If William Ruto is not going to reach his targets in those 4 counties, he should forget about the presidency. Kakamega County, for example, has been Raila Odinga's stronghold, which means if William Ruto were to get 50% of Kakamega County, or even 40%, then it's going to complicate the equation for Raila Odinga in the entire Western Kenya. Because remember, he's likely to win in Bungoma. Nakuru County is also one such county based on the population, and it's one of the counties which has always voted overwhelmingly for President Uhuru Kenyatta. So the question which Kenyans are asking is whether the choice of Rigathi Gachagua will affect Nakuru County because of the Molo and Joro factor. But this particular county called Kiambu County. Kiambu County is the home county to President Uhuru Kenyatta, and it has the highest voting bloc in this country. William Ruto must win Kiambu County. But I've been observing political development in Kiambu, and I tend to think that William Ruto is actually losing Kiambu County very fast. So the question is, why is William Ruto losing Kiambu County? A few weeks ago, Rigathi Gachagua was in Kiambu County, I think Githurai or Githunguru, and he was heckled. Listen to him very closely.
Nimesikia hii ni mkutano ya UDA, mwende mtafute Raila Odinga na Martha Karua, mkuje mfanye mkutano yenu. Endelea mheshimiwa.
Asanteni sana. Asanteni sana. Harambee! Harambee!
Yesterday, there was a gubernatorial debate on Citizen TV of Kiambu candidates. William Kabogo was very clear that for him he's going to look for his own votes. The same to Wajangol. The truth of the matter is that if William Ruto and UDA were the dominant party, they would not have taken that direction. The fact that these 2 gentlemen took that particular direction is what has motivated me to do a critical analysis about Kiambu factor. I want you to listen to these 2 gentlemen during yesterday's debate before we proceed.
Do your promises and pledges tie in with the presidential candidate you are supporting?
Let me make it very clear that Wanene Jango is actually, I call myself the king or the grandfather of independent candidates. And where I sit, I'm only garnering for my seat, governor seat. Let other people look for their votes like I am doing. And probably this is the chance to show you. This is my symbol. It's written Django Hapakazi 2. And that is where I stand.
Believe you me, I do not have a manifesto of any presidential candidate as we speak. So I will be dealing with my manifesto, which is just to improve the lives of the people of Kiambu and make it easy to survive. And this can only be done not by opening a bank. You know, to start a bank today, Higa, you need 2.5 billion shillings, a requirement of a fixed fund.
Okay. Now, let us get back to this serious business. And by the way, in case you are watching this channel for the first time, I want you to take a second or two and click that subscribe button so that next time we produce a video like this, YouTube will automatically notify you. And to the subscribers, I want to continue to thank you guys for your continued support, because without that support, this channel cannot be where it is. Now, Kiambu County has a total of close to 1.3 million registered voters. In the last election, Uhuru Kenyatta, I think, garnered around 999,000 votes, close to 1 million. Can William Ruto garner the same? I don't think so. I think Kiambu County in the entire Mount Kenya region is the only county which will give Raila Odinga the highest number of votes. Then you add Kirinyaga, where Martha Karua comes from. Then probably you go to Meru. And if William Ruto is going to lose Kiambu, not really losing, if Raila Odinga is going to get, let's say, 50% in Kiambu, because that's the projection. I was talking to some people in Raila Odinga's team, and they were telling me that as far as they are concerned now, based on their internal reports, Kiambu is now tilting in their favor. Not yet 50%, but they are likely to reach that. But why is William Ruto losing Kiambu? When I talk of losing, it means if Uhuru Kenyatta garnered 90%, the expectation is Ruto should garner 9%. And if he can't garner 80%, 90%, then he should be able to garner 85%. But now we are talking of Ruto getting 70 to 60% in Kiambu, or even 50-50. Why is William Ruto losing Kiambu? By the way, if you are already subscribed, please give this particular video a thumbs up. Then you sit down and enjoy. Number one reason why Ruto is losing in Kiambu is the UDA as a political party and the emergence of Kenya Kwanza. Most people will not agree. But the truth of the matter is that William Ruto committed one of the biggest political mistakes in his entire political life. Kenya Kwanza. You see, William Ruto had figured out that the best way for him to win the mountain was to appear as one of their own and take charge of the region. So William Ruto, in his own wisdom, sold UDA as a political party, as a party of the mountain. That's the honest truth. But is UDA a Mount Kenya political party as we speak? The mistake he committed was by forming Kenya Kwanza, and when he formed Kenya Kwanza, what William Ruto did was that he penned an agreement with the two co-principals, that is Moses Wetangula and Musalia Mudavadi. Then these three parties penned an agreement with UDA. The two gentlemen were actually representing the lower voting bloc. So that's the moment the Kikuyu nation started questioning themselves whether they have a stake in Kenya Kwanza. And because of those pressure, William Ruto ended up accepting in his camp a coalition of political parties from Mount Kenya. That's when he accepted the Service Party of Mwangi Kiunjuri, Jibebe Party of William Kabogo, and Moses Kuria's party, Chama cha Kazi. But at the end of the day, the damage had already been made. So the voters in the larger Mount Kenya region now stopped viewing UDA as a Mount Kenya political party. And they now started questioning their stake in Kenya Kwanza. And because of that, majority of people who previously believed that UDA was a Mount Kenya party then started thinking otherwise. So that's the first reason. Number two is the choice of Rigathi Gachagua. We can hide our hands, we can bury our heads in the sand. But when William Ruto nominated Rigathi Gachagua, the main motivation was the fact that Rigathi Gachagua was considered a mobilizer. Of course he is. But is he persuading people to join? So the truth of the matter, and that's why I played that clip of Githunguri, the truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua is not the darling of the people of Githurai. In one of the rallies which William Ruto organized in Nyandarua, and in Nyandarua, one of the aspirants there, I think the Service Party aspirant, told Ruto not to go with Rigathi Gachagua because Rigathi Gachagua was now trying to campaign for UDA. So the truth of the matter is that Rigathi Gachagua has a past. And the people of the larger Mount Kenya region relate to that past. The Kanu rule, they relate to it. And because Rigathi has that past and they relate to it, and that past is not good, I think most of them keeps on reminding Rigathi Gachagua, or are being reminded of that dark history whenever they see Rigathi Gachagua. I'm talking of the Kikuyus in diaspora. You know, majority of Kikuyus in diaspora are actually from Kiambu. That's why if you go to Eldoret, you'll find Kiamba. You go to Lamu, you'll find majority of them from Kiambu. Because of that history of Njoro, Molo, again it was Adio in Limuru. These people are like, we can't vote for you. And it's impacting seriously and negatively on William Samoei Arap Ruto. So the choice of Rigathi Gachagua is also one of the main reasons why Kiambu as a county is now drifting away from William Samoei Arap Ruto.
Pengine swali langu nilibadilishe kidogo kwamba Kenya Kwanza imepoteza maarufu kutokana na kuchaguliwa Martha Karua kama mgombea mwenza wa Raila. Ni kweli?
Kiasi fulani, si kusema ati percentage kubwa. Kwa kisia kwangu ni kama 3%. Lakini pia kuchaguliwa kwa Gachagua kama naibu wa William Ruto kumleta shida kiasi fulani. Na ni kitu usiposema wewe utakuwa usemi ukweli. Na kuna watu wengi sisi hutaka kunyamaza kwa sababu hutaki iwe ni wewe ulitoka na maneno. But it is there, out there. Ukisoma katika mitandao utaona.
Kuna wale wanasema kwamba bifu yako na Gachagua kwa sababu wewe pia ulikuwa unataka kuwa
mgombea mwenza na nimekwambia Salim, uvumi, mambo ya kusikiza uvumi wa kisiasa huwa mimi sina haja nayo. Nilikuwa sina haja, si kusema nagombea. Ukiona siku Mheshimiwa William Ruto alitaja Gachagua, mimi sikuwa mmoja wa wale waligombea.
Number 3 is the fallout within Kenya Kwanza or within UDA. Now, let us just go back a bit. Wajangol joined UDA. Initially, he left. Moses Kuria was very clear that for him, he will have his own political party. Kabogo, the same. Then Wamatangi came. So when Wamatangi came, he was aided to win the nominations. But the truth of the matter is that there is serious fallout in Kenya Kwanza. Each party wants a cake. So each of these parties are actually competing. So they are firing friendly fires. And these friendly fires are hurting William Ruto and his team. For example, when Kabogo fires at, when Moses Kuria fires at Rigathi Gachagua as a former DO, then he fires again at Wamatangi, then Kabogo fires again. I mean, they won't trust each other. So that fallout in UDA is one of the things which is making Ruto lose Kiambu, and he's losing it very fast. Number 4, in my view, I think is President Uhuru Kenyatta factor. There are certain things you can't deny in this country. One of them is the influence of President Uhuru Kenyatta as far as 2022 politics is concerned, and his general influence in the Mount Kenya region. These are people who voted for President Uhuru Kenyatta 3 times. Even if President Uhuru Kenyatta committed what kind of sin, they will still go back to him. But we are now not talking of only the mountain. We are now talking specifically of Kiambu, where Uhuru Kenyatta comes from. So the people of Kiambu feels that William Ruto and his party sponsored systematic attacks on their man, who is President Uhuru Kenyatta, and they're not taking it lightly. So that's the first thing. Then again, there is Uhuru Kenyatta. They view him as one of their own. So Kiambu are trying to stick and lend their support to their guy. In fact, Jude Jomo is a member of parliament for Gatundu North, or which constituency? And though the guy is already assured of his win, in Kiambu is where we are likely to have Jubilee candidates winning. And Uhuru Kenyatta, as much as he lost in Kiamba, he must be doing something to ensure that he's not humiliated. So Uhuru Kenyatta as a political factor is key in the dwindling fortunes of the DP in Kiambu. And lastly is Raila Odinga's determination to win the mountain. The truth of the matter is that Raila Odinga is running for the presidency of the Republic of Kenya. Raila Odinga took one of the biggest political gambles of trusting Mount Kenya. Then he went and took another gamble, nominated Martha Karua from Mount Kenya in the hope that Mount Kenya is going to reciprocate and give him the votes. The question is, will Mount Kenya vote for Raila Odinga? So Raila Odinga is actually determined because he understands that without Mount Kenya voting for him, in fact, if Raila Odinga cannot, for those who have been on this channel for a long time, at some point I was very clear that if Uhuru Kenyatta won't support Raila Odinga, then Raila Odinga should not even proceed with his campaigns. He should just head to board. So the moment Uhuru Kenyatta endorsed him publicly, that was the time for Raila Odinga now to get out and look for votes. So Raila Odinga is currently determined in winning the support of the mountain. I was talking today to some of the youths who are in the mountain because, of course, I have a relationship with some of them. I was asking them how the mountain is receptive because they've been in the mountain for like 3 days now. And they were getting surprised that they could go to places and people receive them. People listen to them. Nobody is heckling them. They've not heard of any single incidents. People are actually coming to listen to them. When they talk to people, the feedback is positive for them. So which means that in general, William Ruto is losing the ground. I don't know what you think, but that's my take. Thank you guys, and please, may you have a good day. In case you watched this channel up to this stage, please let me know of the quality of the audio. Thank you guys, and may you have a good day. Bye-bye.